Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you guys stopping by. How's it going? I always get a kick out of doing these little intros. I don't ever actually know what to say to start the video. So I'm always laughing at the beginning because it tickles me to do these things. The garden's coming along. We have not given up since the house fire. We are still chugging along and trying to keep up our little farming skills. The muscadines are doing pretty good. I'm excited about the muscadines. They're doing pretty good outside of the little bug attack we had a week or so ago. They're doing good. Small vineyards doing good. Meat chickens doing fantastic. We're moving them right along. They're over there in the pens. The egg chickens, they're doing great. We had some predation problems a while back. Hawk, fox, something, I don't know. So a while back, maybe a month or so ago, right in the spring, I think my wife had seen a fox twice in the front yard. And so we know the foxes have had their babies and they wanted my chickens. We go through this every spring. So I put them up. And now I done got so used to having them put up, I just keep them put up. So I like that a lot better for the fact I know they're not going to be in my garden, aggravating me in here. I'm not having to worry about losing them. Working out great. I'm about gassed out. The gnats are driving me crazy. I get more exercise doing this than I do anything. I get gnats in my eyes every day. This little gnat season comes every spring. I know you guys can see them flying around, but I get 2 or 3 in my eye every single time I come outside. They usually really start up heavy in the afternoon, and then I don't want to say they die down in the evening because they don't, but they will start petering off or dying off. I guess they die off as the season goes on, as spring goes on. Coming into summer, they all of a sudden just disappear. But at the beginning of spring, they're everywhere. So every spring video I'm doing this, but about gassed out here. I plowed all that over there, plowed all this in here, and planted some stuff. Outside the fenced in area, which this is our main garden in here, where we're planting everything we think the deer may try and eat. We got it fenced in with chicken wire all the way around. Looking great. Got the dogs for protection. Zero protection. But we planted some peppers. I planted my cucumbers here. We're going to run them up on this trellis. They should run up and down, and we should get lots of, did I say cucumbers? That's what I planted here, cucumbers. They're going to run up the trellis and down and do real good right there. I'm getting tired. We planted a lot of peppers too. Let me show you what peppers we got. Right here we got 2 gypsy sweet peppers that my grandkids are going to absolutely love. I probably should have bought some more and still may, because I have a lot of room over here that I'm not sure what I want to do with. May plant some more peppers just for the fact I have the extra room. But I have 2 sweet peppers. These are Tabasco peppers. I like making vinegar sauce out of those. I did that a few years back and it turned out really good. I'm making that from those. This row is all jalapeno, 6 jalapeno. And in the back here is all green bell pepper. So far so good. We're starting out the garden pretty well. Going to do mulch this year. I got 5 dump truck loads of mulch over there earlier in the spring or late winter. We had some trees cut out and they mulched all of them up, left them for me. And then they had a job down the road and kept calling me saying, can I bring some more mulch? And I'm like, of course. So I ended up with 5 dump truck loads. I got the guy's number and he told me if I needed any more, call him. So I got the hook up on the mulch. So we're going to end up mulching the inside garden. We'll end up mulching all this before the season's out, as I can hold up. It's like I do a little each day is what I'm going to do. And at the end of the year, I can mulch it all in, or coming in the next year, or we can plow it all back in. It's going to be great for the soil. But I'll show you what I planted over here. These mounds here are just straight neck squash. I got 5 of those. Got 5 mounds of zucchini because I like zucchini bread. And my daughter makes the best in the world. So we're going to hopefully get her to make some of that. And I like fried zucchini, of course. I like anything fried. I'm from the South, you know that. 4 rows of okra. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big long rows of okra. And I saved a ton of seeds. So what I'm going to do is as they start coming up, when I see empty gaps in there, I'll come back and fill those in with some more seeds and make sure I get a full crop of okra, because we absolutely love okra. Then on the other side of the okra, in this far side right here, I'm not sure how well the camera picks it up. There's a lot of room still over here. I want to put some watermelon in here. run some watermelon down through there because my baby girl, Emma Lou, she wants watermelon more than she wants anything in this garden. So I think I'm gonna wait for her to get here and help me plant the watermelon because she kept saying she wants to help plant the watermelon. We'll plant watermelon in here, and on the outside, I think we're gonna I don't think I've already bought them, Silver Queen corn. That's gonna go all out there, but it won't be today because I am tired. But that will be out there, Silver Queen corn. We're gonna grow a ton of it because I absolutely love it. And hopefully the deer won't mess with it out there. I don't think the deer will mess with it much when it's early like that. I think they mostly come in here and bother it when it gets about ripe. But never really had a problem with deer. But like I say, we have not given up since the house fire. I want to talk to you a little bit about the house fire. And before any of you guys ask, and before we talk about the house fire, if you see these in my video, all these white poles, this is actually a new irrigation system I was working on that my neighbor has going at his farm. And I was super jealous and decided to make me one. And it has not panned out like I wanted. The water pressure apparently is not strong enough. It barely pushes the heads up and it just sort of sprinkles on the ground. So we were going to turn the water pressure up in the well just before the house caught fire. But now we're only running water to the shop. And I'm scared to mess with the well right now. We've already had too many bad things happen around here, so I'm not going to be messing with the well for a while. So this may be a project that might wait till next year. Not sure yet. Because I've already got it installed. It's these Rainbird sprinkler heads. I bought 8 of them. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 on each side. 4 on each side. One's laying on the ground. I got to pick it back up, but let's see, 3 on that side, 1 in the middle. But my neighbor runs those and they work great. But he told me, I even called him over here and asked him to give me a hand with them. He said his well is like 10 feet from his garden, so he gets tons of water pressure. He said, matter of fact, I straight ran mine from the well out here. But I can't do that. My well is way over there where the house is, and it's already pushing water to the shop. It pushes water to the shop, the house, and I'm pushing water all the way to the vineyard. So we're pushing a lot of water around, but not sure if I can turn the pressure up or not. Just a little scared to mess with it. Let's go talk about the house. All right, well, update on the house. There it is. For you guys that are new to my channel or haven't kept up with my channel in a while, our house burnt down. Go back about 6 or so videos and I made a video about it, a little short video. Our house burnt down Easter morning. Our house burnt down Easter morning, and that's all that remains is the slab and the wall of the basement. So things are going good though. Me and Kim, we were okay. We're actually staying across the street at my neighbor's farm. They have I'm starting to echo now. They have a hunting club over there that has a fully furnished house. He called me when the place was on fire. He's seen all the fire trucks and stuff pulling over here, and asked me what was going on. I told him what was going on. He said, look, if you need a place to stay, there's nobody staying here. Come over here and stay right here till you get things straightened out. So we're staying there for a while and getting ready to work on the house. It's finally coming together. We got everything cleaned out. Can you believe that? We had a full basement. We had another floor and another floor on top of that, and it all burnt down, and it was gone in like 6 days. Crew cleaned it out in like 6 days. It was amazing. But that's all that remains. We had it inspected. The slab is okay because there was no fire down here. It burnt from there up, just all water down here. So that past inspection, we can build back on it. So that's going to save us a ton of money. The septic tank checked out okay. Going to save us a ton of money. They were worried about that with the fire department and everybody coming out here moving dumpsters and all that, if the septic may have gotten crushed, but it checked out okay. But our plan for the house is we're going to rebuild in here, fully furnished, fully finished basement. We're going to completely fill that in and then build 1 floor above it. And we're not going to add a second floor like we had last time. We're just going to build a level here and everything down here. That will be good. It'll save us some money, and it will save us heating and air cost, because we complained about that all the time. Trying to cool this big old house, and it's nobody here but me and Kim, and we're not here all the time. We're basically here to sleep. That's about it. And on the weekends, I'm out here. Kim's doing her thing. I don't know. We just didn't need that big of a house. So, going to work out. Insurance came through and is paying for everything. So that's great. They're even redoing the landscaping. They're redoing my driveway because all these big trucks coming up and down my driveway have rutted out my driveway like crazy and crushed my culvert. Halfway down the driveway, I have a culvert. Crushed it, tore it all up. We've just been having lots of problems with the driveway. The insurance is covering that. It's going to be great. Everything's working out. Me and Kim are good. We've had tons of donations, which absolutely has blown us away. Lots of help from you guys on YouTube. Thank you so much. You guys know who you are. I don't want to start saying names, but thank you guys so much. All your help has truly, truly been appreciated. Me and Kim have really, really been overwhelmed. The love and support you guys have shared. Thank you so much. But yeah, everything's going great. Well, today's Friday when I'm doing this little video. Tomorrow, the builder's coming, the contractor's coming. Going to walk around, talk about what we can do. He's got a couple of architects he's going to hook us up with so we can get some plans drawn out, figure out how we want this thing. We already have some ideas. I definitely, these are things I want. I want a fireplace. We had a fireplace in this thing once before, but it was gas. And it didn't work. And we were just in the middle of, like I said, we paid it off in June. We paid the whole farm off in June. And we were starting to slowly rebuild this thing. We had just put a new roof on it, just put new carpet in it, just put a sliding back door, repaired the door. It was bad on the back. And we was about to tear off the deck and redo the deck and have it connect to the rest, because we had a porch that went straight down there, straight down that wall where we had the hot tub. We was going to connect the backside. But on the next house, we're going to have a full wraparound. That's what we want. We want a full wraparound, a place for our hot tub, because we had just bought the hot tub. But drives us nuts thinking of all the stuff that we worked so hard to pay this place off. And then we were putting some money into it and poof, all gone. But that's okay. It'll all be replaced. But yeah, I want a new wood burning fireplace. I like a wood burning fireplace. That's what we're going to have, a nice wood burning fireplace. We want some vaulted ceilings. We always wanted to open, Kim's always wanted a big kitchen with the open floor plan that goes into the living room, the dining room, all that. So it's going to be fun. We're finally getting over sort of losing everything. It's funny, every single day we'll come up with something as we're just sitting talking and stuff. We'll come up with something and go, dang, you know what? That such and such burned up in the fire, man. I wished I had that right now. We just sort of, every day there's something that pops up and you go, dang, I wished I had that. But like I say, you never know something like this is going to happen, and it really is a bummer, but it's worked out okay. We're going to be good, but I really, really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate y'all's help. And it's really convenient. We're staying over there. The shop over there, what we used to call the guest house, the shop, is having some work done on it. So we're doing some renovating over there. So that's going to be fun too. We're just doing some upgrading with that. And I'll talk more about that later. Trying to save that for a while just to talk about something else later. But the house is going good. Like I say, I will keep y'all up to date on the build as well. If you'd like for me to keep y'all up to date on how the build's going and things that they're doing, leave a comment. Let me know in the comment section below. Yes, keep us up to date. Or I actually thought about reaching out to some folks. My son-in-law said I ought to reach out to some folks and try to get some discounts on some of this stuff that I build in my house, cabinets and stuff like that, do some videos on them, but I don't know, we'll see. I love doing those collaborations, it's fun. Well, I'm just paying attention to the rose bush. Rose bush made it through, or it's fighting back. It's got some dead stuff on it, but it's fighting back. But love you guys to death. I really appreciate your support. You just don't know how much. I just love making these videos and doing all the farmer stuff. But look, we're not running away from this. We're fighting back. We're pushing through. We still like growing our own food. And we like eating stuff that off our farm. We're very fortunate that we haven't had to buy a piece of meat. We haven't bought a piece of meat, I want to say 6 years or so, 6 or 7 years. We've been here 8 years. But I know 6 years we haven't bought a piece of meat. We've raised or harvested every piece of meat that we've eaten on our farm outside of going out to eat. A garden, I'm not much of a gardener. Matter of fact, the last 2 years I really didn't do a garden. I started them and I ended up bailing on them. I just got overwhelmed with the pigs and all that. But I don't have the pigs this year, so I'm putting all that focus into the garden. I really want a heavy-duty garden this year. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So with that being said, thanks so much for checking out my video. I love you guys to death, and we'll see you on the next one. Easter morning. Easter morning. You can go back till Easter morning. A few videos back, I put out a video of our house had caught on fire, and it burnt completely. It burnt all the way. We had 2 stories. It burnt all the way up to the top of the wall. Everything down below was saved, but it wasn't salvageable. I should say. They sprayed water on it, the fire trucks, for 4 hours. So there was nothing left to save. We saved a bunch of my guns. They're over at my son's house. He cleaned them up that night. He took them home that night and cleaned them all up. But I still lost a few. I lost my little 22. Oh, you know I'm trying to make a video.